goodness.
Shoot.
Well, we are live.
Hey, everyone.
And I'm glad it says live and not alive because I ain't too sure about. I'm looking at the wrong spot. I'm not too sure if I'm alive or not, but I'm here.
We're here.
So, as you all probably know by now, we have been. This is week 4, first day of week 4 of the AuthorTube Erotic Anthology live stream. Yeah,
yes.
And we did this. It didn't matter if you were part of the anthology, and it doesn't matter if you're writing erotica. But we did this as a collective so we can get together and, get some more stuff done because we knew we had a deadline coming up.
Yeah.
And like I said before, there's 13 of us. Baker's dozen.
Yeah.
I had to look that up because I didn't know what that meant. My mom used to say it all the time when I was in school. And hi.
Hey.
And the Baker's dozen was like whenever the baker gives you like the goods, like the 12 donuts, so to speak, they would throw in an extra one. That was the baker's dozen.
Yeah, they would.
Like, I get it. That's why it's 13.
Now we can't use that term because you go to a bakery now, donuts, you might not even
you
get
be lucky. You better count and make sure you go home with 12.
I was going to give you 9. They'd be like, baker's dozen. You'd be like, wait, it's 9 donuts. Exactly.
No, that's his version of a dozen.
Exactly. I'm saving money.
I made a dozen, and 9 of them made it into your box.
Exactly. You got a box that could fit 12, but you get 9.
But so that's why this all came about because some of the writers wanted to get together. Not all, but some. Some are done, so roll my eyes at them, and others just wanted to get together to do this. So we were doing it for the 4 weeks. So before I ramble anymore, and trust this light going out, so take a mental picture because you're not gonna see me in a few minutes. This is going out.
It disappears.
I mean, it ain't gonna disappear, but the room gonna
like
be dark.
Dahlia just disappeared. I said disappeared and she disappeared. Must be her internet again.
Oh, some bitch. She gonna come back.
You funny. You funny. I see you posted in the comp in the chat.
She gonna come back.
You talk about it's all about December 3rd on this channel. You need to stop.
Especially since that is not what I said. I just think it's funny.
I was like, I had to pause the video and laugh.
And I got that from Kim, this, that, and the third. Instead of saying, because Kim is the kind of person who she won't say specialty words. Let's call them specialty words. So she'll say this, that, and the third. So it's like 1, 2, and 3. I'm like, okay, I get it. But y'all heard December the 3rd.
That is hilarious. I've never heard that term before for that, but that's interesting.
I don't know what I'm going to do with that date, but I'm going to do something with it.
It's pretty funny, I got to say. We got a few people here, yay.
So I'm going to stop rambling because we got to write. Like this morning, I didn't get creative stuff done, but I got business stuff done. I had a lot to do. And then I had to go to the dentist. And that was great. But so for right now, until Dahlia comes back, because she's cussing out Comcast right now, introduce yourself. Let everybody know who you are, what you're doing. Don't give out your gem designation, and don't talk about your story.
I won't. Don't worry. I get those secrets.
I'm the only one that can talk about mine, and mine is the example throughout the whole course of this.
Yeah, I know. She get to tell you all the goodies of her.
But you don't get to
hear holding some of it back. Yeah.
There's some other stuff going on.
Not the goodies. You gotta read them. Hey everyone, I'm author D. Hillary, the Mistress of Horror. Today I am living your heart yet again because that is my erotic pen name. Loving your heart. That's right. So
see, I was thinking loving ya, like ya, Y-A, like loving ya.
Well, you say loving your heart, but if you can say it that way. Either way it works, it flows with the name. So anyway, my story, I'm working on it again. But if you were here for like the last nighttime stream, you probably heard what I ended up doing. I started over because I'm crazy. Okay.
As long as you know. See, there's always hope when you know.
I'm aware of it. So I started over, and because the story that I was writing became too big for its bridges. Okay. So I just had to make it into a series, and it's gonna be like 10 books now.
What? Let's see how this goes.
Yeah. So the new one. Uh-oh.
I'm not.
She drinking. Listen, she can stop. Now she don't say nothing.
Wait,
So the new story is
Let's
not. It's going to work out. I think I'm at like almost 4,000 words right now.
Okay,
Even
good.
though I started not a couple days ago, it's flowing real quick, and it's coming along good. Yeah, so I'm proud of that. So that's what we're working on tonight. Let's get to work.
All righty.
All right. Without
Comcast.
further ado, it's me, Dahlia D. She done cussed out.
I call
Comcast deserves
Comcast.
any cursing words that they get because I have them too, so I feel your pain.
Comcast.
I've had them since I was 22 years old, and I'm 37.
I've had them for over 20 years, and I could. Let's just get to work, ladies.
Well, then introduce yourself.
Oh, it's me, Dahlia D. I write. First
Wait a minute. Don't do your gem designation and don't tell them what your story is about. Okay.
Oh, no. I just write romance and I write horror under Zame Hill. That's it. I'm very simple.
Let's keep it simple.
That's all I got tonight.
Well, we'll keep it simple.
Oh, I also hate Comcast, but that's.
Well,
how is that news?
It's not.
Everybody. I don't know anybody that's going. I love me some Comcast. I ain't heard nobody ever sell it live.
Pay all that money. I pay like. You ready? I don't think you ready for this. I pay $356 a month for Comcast.
Girl, what? I was getting ready to tell too much of my business just now. I'm glad I caught myself. What?
Yeah, I have their cable for no reason because we don't even really look at it. My daughter's the only one. Then I have a phone because my mom wanted a phone because she talked to her sister, her mom, because I don't use phones. I have a cell phone. I have the home security system.
Oh.
Because my mom is security minded and I had to get something because she and I do not have their cell phone service because they was like, try to get cell phone service. I'm like, no, I'm good. I've been with Verizon forever. My bill is exactly where I want it to be. So leave me alone. Thank you very much. First off, y'all lose signals way too much for me. So I'm not even taking chances. You going to have terrible satellites with my phone. I'm going to kill you because I run businesses. I will kill you. So yeah. 300.
How many words did you say you had on your piece already?
4,000.
I'm sorry, I keep looking in the wrong spot. You said 4,000?
4,000 at about 4,000. Round up.
What about you, Dahlia?
I think I have 7, but I need to go through it because I haven't been on it because I had all that medical and all that stuff going on. So I need to go through tonight and really tighten up stuff. Some of it is notes and some of it's actual prose. So I got to make sure that
Are you done? The draft? Why are you looking to the side?
I was like, it looks like she's looking to the side.
She is. I was like, you done it all of a sudden.
Am I done?
I mean, you could have been.
No. Oh, come on now, Daddy. I could have been. No.
You had the ability.
You know what happened though? Because Aphrodite said, "Oh yes, well, it's not really the end of the April. It's not really April 1st. It's April
that happened.
9th." And then my mind said,
"Sit.
Oh, you can take a little time off. You had so much going on, girl. Just relax."
And you know what's crazy?
Just dressing yourself up like, getting ready for that extension.
And over the weekend, I'm sitting with my legs crossed.
No, you know how it really happened. The initial thing was April the 9th. I made it for my birthday because I knew I'd remember it. And then when I was typing up everything, I realized I set out April the 1st.
And she's
so
like,
I said, all right, I'm going to leave it official April 1st.
An extension.
But I'm going by April the 9th. The first thing I said, the first thing some people heard, because everybody didn't hear the 9th. Some people didn't come on board until it was the 1st.
Oh, somebody's asking about 1203.
So I said, huh?
It's all about December 3rd. I'm laughing in the chat.
Oh my goodness.
So I was like, that's why I said I knew I would get stuff on the 1st, and I figured the rest I was straggling up to the 9th.
No, I'm gonna get it done though, because I'm not trying to play around with this.
We'll make it. It's Monday.
Oh, we're gonna make it because right now I don't know my exact word count. So I'm doing that estimate. But I have approximately 4,500 words.
Okay.
So, and I have about that much left to write. So I'm good.
Yeah.
So that makes me happy because I literally can do this in enough time.
I'm at the end of Act 2, and I'll be starting Act 3 tonight. So I'll be making the word count, no problem.
This girl's still in the bathtub, so.
Oh,
Listen,
we left her in the
did he drown
bathtub.
yet?
I left her in the bathtub.
He got gills?
The scene, I was feeling some type of way because I was like, don't want to do that to him, but I'm like, yeah, that's what's happening to him. So
I don't know. Ask those questions. Just go for it. What you talking about? You do that to him.
So, but then when I figured out Grayson's situation, yeah. Grayson, that's who I am tonight.
Yeah,
I'm hoping to get to Grayson.
All to all the
when I figured out his situation, I was like, oh yes, yeah, I know what I'm doing now. And now I have the ending. The only thing I don't have, I keep calling it the OK Corral scene.
Okay.
And I'm going to be hitting up DL Stewart for the OK Corral scene because it's some shit in this
and killing stuff.
I just want to make sure this is not as corny as I see it in my head because I swear I went spaghetti western. I really did. I'm hearing like,
oh my God,
it's big enough for the two of us, you know, like I don't want to do that.
You too funny.
So that's what we are. Let's check in and see who's here because it looks like it's like 4 or 5 people here. And
RC,
forgive me. Oh, that's me. So
RC's here.
What's up with yeah for? I don't know what the yeah was.
That's further down. Probably what he's talking about.
Okay,
it's all about December 3rd on this channel. He's yeah.
I put the form in there. That is my beta application form that I use for Shattered. Mm-hmm. So anybody who was thinking about putting a beta application form together, you can look at that and see what I did and get some ideas. The only problem is you will have to go through the form. So you're like, just check, say bullshit stuff.
Right,
I'm going to delete it anyway. So you can go through it just to see how it works.
You don't have to send it at the end, I don't think.
Right. I think you can, you can just not send it. But if you go through the whole form, say whatever the fuck you want to say, you know, just to get through the fields. Because I was real meticulous about making sure you understood what I expected from you, what you can expect from me, and what the story was. Because it's more than just the blurb. Like, I'm telling some details of the story because there was stuff in Shattered that everybody wouldn't be ready for.
Right.
And I said, well, let me tell the beta readers. I don't want it to be surprises for the beta readers. I want them to dig in and tear it the fuck apart. So I did that. I got people who said, never mind, after they read all that, which you have the option at the end.
Well, at least nobody's getting their time wasted.
Right. I ain't mad. Like, I appreciate the fact that you're not wasting my time and yours. So when you get a chance, if you feel like going through that, just do that.
See if I can.
Y'all, speaking of the
bro is here. Hey, Dio.
I'm going to probably need you. Now I'm going to write it out, but then I'll send it to you. Don't worry, I'll only send you the fight scene. I won't send you all.
I'm not going to be sexist here. All right, I'm not being sexist. But dudes do be writing the fight scenes a lot easier than females. Like, just in like stuff, probably because they violent. But anyway, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it depends because
that's sexist too. Let me stop.
You know why I think I struggle with fight scenes? So number one, I don't want to write fight scenes.
Right. Well, that's the thing.
I don't want.
That's the thing.
And it's like, but you know, fighting really
but
does
don't get me wrong.
A lot of description.
I do.
Being like,
but it's gotta be when it's a fight scene. It's gotta be quick though, because fights don't last forever. Like, and people would have to remember one thing: when you're writing a fight scene, don't be trying to throw. You shouldn't have any problem with this because you don't do it anyway. Description in the middle of the fight, like the grass was growing, his blade cut into. Like, listen, you know stop. Nobody cares.
My fight scene in Shattered is I went instantly like Leah's point of view, so I didn't have to describe the fight, just to describe the horror that she was going through.
Exactly, that's a little different. You found a way around it.
I got around that. I got around that.
I mean, some people are really good at writing and stuff, and some people are not. But it's okay to learn like how to. And there are not that there aren't any females that do. Because
there's some good ones.
But it just seems like there are, more dudes that just do it easy. I mean, I read fantasy growing up a lot, and a lot of the writers are all guys, so their battle scenes are really point on. So a lot of females just wasn't interested.
It's usually a shootout scene though. Mine is a shootout.
it's still like,
But it's
you
not
know,
just a shootout. It's 3 different combinations of people getting their ass kicked going on, and I want to make sure I choreograph that well.
well, I would tell you personally when I talk to people when I was like doing the mentorship thing, and they would ask me about that. And if you don't know how to write a fighting scene, in my opinion, the best thing for you to do, because you may not have seen the actual fights, but you might not remember them either, is to look at some films based
Right. That's
around
what I
what
was
you're
doing.
looking for. Because I would tell you maybe look at some Western
That's
gunfights.
exactly what I've been doing.
Also, maybe some stuff that's not Western gunfights, because yours is a different type of fiction Western. So I would honestly, some of the best gunfighting ever done in a movie was Equilibrium.
See, you gonna make me watch some shit that I know is gonna scare me. I don't trust you.
And that's Christian Bale,
Not
So it's
trusting you.
older now. I own that shit, but it's cool. So like, there's some crazy stuff going up in that with
Trust
the
is
guns.
not there.
I'm just telling you. So yeah, I would suggest that for stuff. But like for like fighting scenes, because they can be difficult because you need to understand the structure of how they need to be laid out in written words. It's not the same thing. It's much simpler for film because you actors got to do it. They got to act it out.
Okay.
How do we explain to Mr.
All right. You can sit down because you're not on camera. Oops.
Oh,
You
how
know,
we
camera you on,
that?
but we can hear you.
Sorry. I realized that.
But I just said, how do we explain to Mr. RC?
I can explain. You want me to explain?
3rd.
Well, he has to go listen to the live stream from the morning.
I mean, I can explain it. Real simple.
No. Let him watch the live stream from this morning.
Right, it's real easy.
Just that and the 3rd.
The president in your pants.
Was he scared? He was there too.
I'm just saying.
I don't remember Stewie being there. Did you watch it?
Stewie was there.
Yes, Stewie was there.
He was in the chat. It's not that hard, but I just explained it.
No, DL just did it.
I was gonna say it's real easy. There's not much to it. You only gotta say words. Just give them a direction. The down below surprise.
What? So everybody in the chat. So we need to get on this because
we'll be chatting till 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and I gotta turn this light off. So
turn the light off.
Everybody that's in the chat, let us.
I'm sorry. Your phone's like, what?
I don't know who that is, so don't call me. So let us know what you're working on. If you could talk about it, give us some details about the juiciness of what you're working on, even if it's a fight scene, because I want to know. And let's see, what's this scene for me? So it's the only thing I can do to bear back. So yeah, I have to pull that favor now.
Yeah, she's pulling the favor.
All right, so it's 7:51.
What you want to do to start off?
Let's pretend like it's 7:50.
Okay.
Okay.
And we can go to 5 after. So that'll give you 4 minutes to get yourself together, 10 minutes to write.
Oh, we starting off quick. All right, let me go.
All right, 10 minutes. Just loosen the fingers up.
All right, let's do it.
Yeah, I'm very easily startled. Okay. That is time. How did you do? I can't tell you for sure. Let me see if I can. It'll let me know how many words I got. I got so many things up. Let's see. The document itself is 368 words, but that's accumulation. But that's not how many I just did. Hold on. Danny, how many did you do? 193. Dang, I did 193. I didn't even realize that.
Good job. Let me see. I don't know.
What?
7. Okay. 176.
All right, let me see what I did. 173.
Oh.
Look at us. We all stayed in the same family for this.
Apparently.
Oh, look at Dion's little slacker self.
He's adding some parenting. What? Yeah, I did some of that too. That's when you saw me turn around like that. I was telling Faye, don't you be drawing on that door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. She's in the crown phase of, I think I drew on the door. Like,
she can come over here and draw. I let the children draw on the walls. I don't care. I love it.
No. I'm renting. We ain't doing that.
I was renting too. So
I'm not for cleaning up the walls.
Clean out was
she don't be cleaning them. She don't be cleaning them with the eraser. Not the eraser was made for that. I'm just telling you.
Mr. Clean.
Yeah. She learned a little better, but
what do you call those things? The easels, the chalkboard, and that you can put chalkboard, and the other side can be paint.
Yeah, she got that.
Oh, the chalkboard paint.
Yeah, I bought them that so that they.
She got that. That do not face that, child. These walls look like the greatest canvas that ever happened to me.
Because they're right.
No, they're right.
Because when I was little, we got to draw on the walls. My mom would draw on the walls.
My mom told my older brother, who is an artist now, she told him, "You could draw on the walls when you learn to draw." So look, I'm gonna move this camera a little bit. That's his painting in the background.
So at one point,
he went to the art, and so when he learned to draw on the walls, guess what? She let him do murals. He had like forests and rivers and stuff down our steps.
My paintings are up there. Y'all can't see them. I'll show y'all next break.
Like, I'm like, no, Faye, yeah, girl, when you start doing Picasso and you go ahead, go for it. Until then, don't scribble on these walls. I ain't nobody trying to clean up behind you. So she already knows. She try to be sneaky. Wait, somebody sleep. Be like, mommy's in the office. Like, well, I come out here.
You gonna see it on the wall?
Kid logic.
This is your height.
Kid logic.
Kid logic. Which child did what? I always knew which child did what.
One time I asked, I said, who did this? All right, one time I asked her to be fun. Who did this? You doing, y'all? And she was like, Dada. I was like, look at you lying right to my face, though. Why would Dada use crowns, first off? Ain't nobody in here like crowns.
But you don't know Dada was setting her up.
Dada's an artist. Be like, he uses acrylic paint. I don't think that's what this is. If you come on the walls one more time,
well, he
they getting taken for a week.
If he use acrylic, he can't set her up. So you got to use the crayon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He be want to clean it off, so I don't know why he's setting himself up. That's all that would be.
Oh, my goodness. Okay, I got a question. I need help.
All
right. This is some body description thing. All right. You know how some women and men both, but you know how some women have those dimples?
I got them.
Back here or right above there. Okay.
Got it from my dad.
I don't know how to describe exactly where they are because they're not like technically on the butt.
They're like the small of the back.
Small of the back.
Just above the rise of the curve of their buttocks.
Yes, this is also true.
That's what I'm gonna put.
I like to call it my holy heaven.
I have asked you on so many occasions. I've pleaded
because obviously it's heaven back there, and they are holy. So,
you know what's in my head? That Terrence Trent D'Arby song. If you all get to heaven, say a prayer for my brother. You know that song? That's running through my
that song. Oh my God.
That's a good song.
I haven't heard about, Terrence Trent D'Arby in a minute. Wish me love or wishing well.
Mhm.
Kiss and tell.
All right.
Oh, wishing well. Oh,
Don't
wow.
get us started.
I had to tell my mom yesterday the song came on the radio and I was singing the words. So apparently I knew all the words to all the songs. That's what she says. And that's what she says. I'm like, no, I really don't. But I'm not proving her wrong, though, because I need to stop. But the song came on. Was it Curves Like a Back Road? Or was it Back Road Like... What's the name of the song?
Oh, don't
It's
give me
something like back...
You not know what you're talking about.
Curves Like a Back Road.
Oh, I haven't
That's
heard
the
that.
name of the song. And that's some...
What?
Yeah.
Tell me what this song is.
Oh, it's a good song. I know all the words to the song. This song is a good song. Like, my mom was laughing because I was saying, I said, he not talking about... In the song, he said, like, you talk about her curves. And I was like, lady, the song is about sex.
That's my latest one I'm working on.
Oh, that's nice.
I was like,
Yeah, so I have to send you the artist. I can't remember what's his name. Oh, Sam Hunt.
Curves like a back road.
Body like a back road. Driving with my eyes closed. I know every curve like the back of my hand. Doing 15 and a 30. I ain't in no hurry. I'm gonna take it slow, just as fast as I can.
That's nasty.
I know. My mom was like, "What is it about? It's about sex, though."
It gotta
It's
be.
about tailgating, Mom.
Because I was laughing because before when she heard the song, she was like, when he said 15 and the 30s, it kind of had like a country sound to it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like it would.
It does. And he said 15 and the 30, like that. My mom was like, "That's you really trying to take your time now." I was like, "Oh, he is taking his time."
Well, it's weird because right now, Jean-Luc is bathing her.
Uh-oh.
But
Watch
he's
out.
supposed to be paying attention to the story that she's telling. But then he caught a glimpse of her big fat ass under the water, which is amplified. I'm sorry, that song always stick in my head. And he was going over the dimples. I realized I don't know how to write that.
Yeah, I just told you. I called mine.
I'm gonna fix it now.
But it's in the small of the back, so it's a nice curve area, for that.
Body like a back road.
Yeah. Yep. Body like it's called body like a back road.
Radiant Life.
Hey.
Yeah.
He wants to leave.
He's talking about all that backside in the song, man. So thick, so sweet. Like,
I'll end up tweaking that, but right now, like I'm not gonna see. I don't edit that twerking. But I was
that's gonna make some bubbles though.
He's kind of mesmerized. Instead of listening to the story, he got a little bit mesmerized.
Well, who wouldn't?
I want him to snack out.
Them dimples back there be like distracting. That's what I hear. When I used to wear lowriders back in the day, there was no hiding them dimples.
I ain't wearing no lowriders. You ain't not looking at nothing. Plus, I ain't got no booty anyway. I was not blessed.
I used to wear lowriders.
I was blessed with.
I'm a goth kid in the '90s, so I definitely had the bell bottom lowrider time.
And the studded belt.
Oh, you know it. I'm a native too. I had my native belt.
Yeah. See, I had the 1982 version with the big pink belt with the silver grommets that hang on your hips because you don't put them through the belt loops.
Right.
That was me.
With the one thing like sticking downward.
Yeah.
Hip huggies. We used to call them hip huggies. Hip huggies.
That was
my mom used to call me. And my mom used to wear the hip huggies at the same time.
That was me. And then the double belts of the 70s.
Yeah, the double belts.
Oh my God, yes.
They still around.
I will never give up my double belts.
Yes,
at the time, I had an itty bitty tiny waist, but I had big ass hips.
Yeah, so they don't make pants for us.
Like it was so accentuated. I knew when I was walking, I was cute.
Yes, with the zip off shorts. Yeah, I have a pair of those still actually. They still sell trip pants with the zip off, so you can make shorts and stuff. I still got.
See, I wasn't in that era. I was
in the golf '90s era. Oh, did you see my boys on the Grammys? My boys was on the Grammys.
No, I didn't watch
BTS. I just posted it on my Facebook wall.
Oh,
they killed it. They got nerve to be showing up in them suits. I'm like, I know you didn't just show up in those suits. You must want to be raped.
This girl, Dahlia, she don't care about my heart at all.
I'm sorry.
She don't care. She just
they need to be warned. I'm like, not trying to go catch a case or nothing, but they probably it wouldn't technically be the R word.
Funny the way she said it. Oh, you
I know
must
you
want to get
did
right.
not show up
Oh, I wasn't
Like,
in
expecting
no
that.
suit,
no, can you see her in
giving
court?
out business
Just like,
cards and stuff.
just
Like,
she
no,
was
you're
in
not.
court saying that same dumb shit that man has said for years. Did you see what he had on?
Well, he had on a
This
suit,
was
Your
his
Honor. So
fault.
I don't know what he like.
But then the judge was
All
like,
of them
what did you
showing
have
up in
on?
there
Stand up.
with
Oh,
suits
yeah.
on, dancing around too. I'm like, oh, I see what you doing. I
It
see what
was
you
your
doing.
kind of foil. Sugar,
Dancing
come here
around
for a minute,
in a
Sugar.
suit.
Sugar, come here, baby. Sugar, don't wear that no more.
Right?
Because I can't protect you.
I can't protect you.
I can't protect you.
You won't be protected.
Stay in the house until you 45. Let it blow over. Let it blow over.
Freaking walking around. You wear a suit is over. We not leaving the house now. There's no dinner for you but this.
Oh.
And
where the table at? Served up.
Let me see what time it is. Because certain people who shall not be named.
That reminds me of what's that line in Rocky Horror? The woman was sliding down the banister, warming up dinner. Magenta, right?
I'm gonna find this clip.
Oh my goodness, that clip.
Now, if you didn't like the second Rocky Horror, or it's technically not the second because Rocky Horror been done 1,000 times. But if you didn't like the newer one that they did, okay, I'll let y'all have that. But there's one scene in there with my husband Reeve.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Who all I ask the gods in life, please let a man look at me the way he looked at her. Amen.
Amen. That was it. Prayer at the end.
It was like kind of sexy, but creepy as fuck. But
that's what you into, you know.
You could have got it because he was just look. I mean, he looked at her like if all he needed was some like taco sauce and it was on. She was 8. There wasn't no getting around it. And I was like, I need him.
Just give me some gordita sauce and we sing. Let's go. That's a good sauce. I'm just telling you.
So we got to get off of December 3rd topics and get back.
That's what happens when you guys are here writing erotica. Don't be telling us to get off December 3rd topics.
But I'm gonna find that y'all have to see, and don't pay attention to nobody in there except Reeve, and he's playing what's the guy who wrote back on what's his name? The brother and sister. What's the brother's name?
I don't know.
All right. Do y'all know who Reeve is?
Yes.
Okay. I got tears in my eye. Just watch Reeve in this scene. It's a short scene. And all I want is for some guy to look at me like that. And we married, pregnant, all kinds of stuff to go down.
Be pregnant right away.
It's nothing he can't say to me. I can't even get pregnant, but watch. I'm just
all of a sudden magic.
Riff Raff, I think his name is Riff Raff.
Riff Raff?
I think it's Riff Raff. I'll find it. All right, everybody. It is 8:18. Yep. So let's do a 22.
22 minutes. Got it.
Yeah. So 40 to go to 8:40.
Okay.
And then after that, maybe we'll do a bigger one. Let's stick with another 20, but then we'll go around. Okay. All right, everybody. I see you back here.
Here we go.
I'm going to go find Riff Raff.
Uh-oh.
Okay. That is time. And it wasn't enough time. Okay. That is time. Oh, I forgot to turn it off. Because I spent like my first few minutes watching Reeve Carney. So
You know, time makes lovers feel like they got something real. But you and me know we got nothing but time.
It's a lie. Oh, that's the link. If y'all want to see the look I need to see from my next man. So if y'all want to look at that, that's the link.
I'm afraid to click.
It's innocent. I mean, all you got to just watch Riff Raff when he's looking at the girl. It's just so. I need that in my life. I can't read this. Can someone read this for me?
6, 7, 5.
Danny, your mic is still off. Okay. Dahlia, can you read that for me?
Sure. Man, my husband had gotten called into overtime when he was on his way home from work. He didn't know how long he'd be gone. I sit down with a hot cup of coffee ready to write, and he calls and...
Oh, there's more.
Then gets another overtime call, and apparently I have to start dinner now. So no writing, and I'll just be drinking coffee while cooking bacon for some bacon chipotle cheeseburgers.
That's all right.
You know what? I understand things happen, everything, but sometimes when you're tuned up and ready to go and then stuff falls through, it's like,
annoying.
I'll put the link for Body Like a Back Road. And so everybody want to check that song out.
All right, thank you, because I am going to check it out.
You look like Girl from the South Side, had braids in her hair. And when she walked by, I'm like, oh, watch out. Calm down, Sam Hunt.
So how y'all do?
I think about 315.
I only got 156.
I know I ain't do that good. Wait a minute, hold on.
Look at y'all talking about 213 and some more parenting.
210.
I feel you on that.
But in my defense, I was watching Reeve Carney videos for half of that time.
See, I was being good. I waited until I finished, like 2 minutes before, then I went and listened to Sam Hunt.
I got caught up because I watched the clip twice.
You funny.
Because it's a short clip. It's like 15 seconds. I watched the clip twice. And
then once wasn't
enough. You know how they tell you another thing to watch? It's like,
no.
Look at Reeve Carney being precious for 6 minutes. I'm like, I can watch Reeve for 6 more minutes. I'm good. And then something else came up. And I'm like, oh shit, go write this damn scene. Stop. I've been procrastinating on the scene. Right? I'm technically about to skip the scene and come back and finish it. Because I think my problem with it is I feel like this is dumb, but I feel like everybody's watching me write nasty stuff. Like, and then he did this. I'm like,
and nobody can see what you write.
And nobody can see nothing. But it just, so I said, that's what it is. Because I didn't have no problem writing none of the other stuff. And I'm sitting here on altogether what?
I guess I just don't care. I'm like everybody watching me write nasty stuff like that instead. Keep writing.
516 words for the damn day. Come on, it's the scene that's holding me up. So
why is the scene holding me up? Usually you zoom through those scenes. I'm just saying.
I can do it probably alone.
Girl, you just a silly.
And it's a real innocent one too. And that's the thing, is because mainly she's just telling how she became the deputy while he's just washing her off.
Girl.
I mean, he's enjoying it because he's checking her out and stuff, but I'm just like,
duh. If you get your significant other to bathe you, that's very
he ain't a significant other. She barely know this man.
I'm just saying. He gonna be though.
She don't know this man and she don't care.
Oh.
First off, ain't nobody saying nothing about knowing him. And if I claimed you a significant other, because obviously if you bathing me, I'm just saying I already claimed you, whether you know it or not.
She even told him when he came in that he doesn't understand what a closed door means. And he told her he does understand, but it bugs him because it means something like somebody's hiding something from him, which makes him curious. So he opens the door.
Kind of like a cat a little bit,
People
doesn't
get
it?
killed like that.
And so
This
she's
is
just
facts.
like rolling her eyes, like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. What do you want? What do you want? And then he told her, like, oh, that's a loaded question.
It is a loaded question.
And she's like
a potato.
Why are you here? You are bothering me.
It's kind of like,
last nerve.
Don't ever say to someone,
what do you want?
No, just F you. Don't say that.
Don't invite
like
people.
What time?
Yeah, because my godbrother
I always
said
said
don't
that,
invite
like,
people to
what
your
time?
ass. He was something like, kiss my ass. He said don't invite people to your ass.
Yeah, it's like don't invite people to your body. I never told no dude like F you to no dude because they supposed to be like, what time? No, I'm not
anytime, anywhere.
Right? Let's go. No.
Oh, the many times I have said it. Oh, jeezy peasy. But how did everybody else do? This scene is just, that's all it is. I'm about to skip the scene. I can come back and do it.
Yeah, come back and just fill in later.
That's the link for his song. You make sure you check it out. The lyrics is good. But I don't see his official music video, which he's kind of cute. So I'm like, where's his official music video? Got all these people coming and doing music videos. I'm like, I don't want to see you. Who is you?
What's the artist's name?
Sam Hunt.
Sam Hunt.
Yes. What the plans are, because this is the first one. What the plans are is to do it annually. The only difference between the first and second, there may be a bigger gap. But then from then on, they'll be like, let's say the date is December the 3rd that they come out every year. Then they'll come out consistently on December the 3rd every year. But
that's 2 days before my birthday.
That's like a legend now.
It is.
The second one
everybody
may not come out on the same day as the first one because it's a lot that we have to get done to get into the rhythm of it. Mm-hmm. So yes, to answer your question, yes, it'll be annually. And I'm looking forward to it. I already have some people already asking that missed this window to get in for the next one. I will put up, I should say on December 3rd, I will put up a new application for the next one as soon as we get to the people on their finals. Because that way I can gauge how much longer it's going to be.
Yeah. DL got something for you.
Yeah, I used to write choreography all the time. Now, that used to be my thing. That used to be my thing. I used to get in a lot of trouble in school.
Tron was my middle name.
They found because I would write all my notebooks up, and then wouldn't have notebooks to do my schoolwork, and so my mom was always buying all these extra notebooks, which my mom didn't pay no attention to because she's like, she needs more notebooks. Get them.
Right.
My teachers fucking narked on me. It was like all her notebooks are filled with this.
Who are these teachers? Mind your business.
Wow, that's something you don't do. Don't do that.
Oh, my mother. Now, normally my mother wouldn't get mad, but she was hot. She was really mad with me. It was like, you mean to tell me the $800 I spent this month on notebooks was for your fluff shit, not your schoolwork? She was not happy with me because apparently I was supposed to divulge what I needed the notebook for. I wasn't trying to be slick. I need a new notebook. I used this one.
You didn't say if it had to be for school if I needed one.
So she was so mad. Like it seemed like such a little thing, and she was so mad with me.
You trying to
and then she was going through like all my pages and stuff, and like, what is this? Oof. And Michael Jackson, what? And you know,
what he do?
I might have written him in a few stories.
Inappropriate stories?
Yes, he definitely done that.
Inappropriate.
Is this old off the wall Michael Jackson or man in the mirror Michael Jackson? Because there's a difference.
This was little Michael Jackson.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, little when Michael Jackson was always cute. You know, he had issues later because you know, surgeries he had to have because disease, skin disease and stuff.
Yep.
But he was always good looking.
He was very good looking young man.
It wasn't like he was trying to fix himself up. You know, just a lot of shit happened.
Yeah, Joe Jackson.
I mean, I ventured into a whole lot of different celebrities.
I don't know where he got them good looks from though.
But I made a list.
Well, if you put Joe and Catherine together, you come out with something nice. Yeah.
Apparently,
That's
because
what it
Joe
is.
wasn't.
Because
Joe
by
looked like
themselves,
something you
he
find
looked
in
like
the back alley.
Satan, and she looked ordinary.
Right.
Yeah, so that
And
put
then
together and made
Satan and
Michael
ordinary got together
and
and made
Janet. Woo,
10 pretty babies. One baby
pretty
died.
ass people.
Them babies was pretty. They all was pretty.
Crazy.
But
and then Michael went off and had some real pretty babies and stuff.
They a weird family.
Yeah, well, ain't no lie there.
But I made a
That's
list
show
of
business.
people. True.
Facts.
I think
Only made for certain people.
business draws in a certain type of people.
Yes,
it definitely does.
But I went in my books, in my stories, I was making lists of people I wanted to go hang out with and I was going to meet. And people made fun of me. They made fun of me, little, chocolate Baltimore girl, and you all over Michael Jackson house. I said, watch me. Who got pictures of Johnny Depp all hugged up?
You did. That's true.
And the thing is, to see now,
I would have got some of that, but
that wouldn't happen now. But Johnny Depp used to, believe it or not, be relatively unknown.
He was at one point.
He did this show called 21 Jump Street.
Yeah,
I
love 21 Jump Street.
But he was on 21 Jump Street, and I met him 21 Jump Street time period.
Oh, so he was a little baby.
He was a baby. He was a baby.
I mean, he's still sexy as all get out the door. Like,
he was great. It's that voice, the way he talks, and then
need to stop. It's everything. Walking.
So people like him,
breathing, the guitar,
anybody that I admire, like at the time.
Don't look. Stop.
Arnold Schwarzenegger. I got to meet.
That's the only reason why I watched that new Willy Wonka, because Johnny Depp and Christopher Lee were in it. That's
right. That's right.
That was some garbage.
It was, but it was kind of creepy too. It made me think more of Roald Dahl than the other one. Because watching that one, I was like, that's the vibes I got from the book.
You put Johnny Depp in something, I'm looking at it.
You see Donnie Brasco?
Yes.
No. It's things I love gangster no matter how much I love you.
And I love Johnny Depp. And so that was like the perfect.
It's like a perfect blend. Bam,
you know what I had? Like, I have this thing where if I have decided that you're one of my boyfriends and you just so also happen to be a celebrity, that I watch everything you do. And there was Jerry O'Connell. Do y'all know who Jerry O'Connell is?
Yes.
Yes. Break my heart or not.
Them sliders.
Yes, of course.
And he was in Stand By Me.
He's so big.
Every episode of Sliders on my shelf.
Yeah, I was a big Sliders fan back in the day.
So I fell in love. Wait a minute. Slider story, real quick.
Slider story.
There was an episode on Sliders where somebody on the show was killed doing a stunt.
Yep.
And so the news, being the news, was saying, they didn't say the name. They said a person, he was killed in a car, person on Sliders. And I'm in my mom's house.
You just lost her mom.
And I'm hearing that, and I'm like, Jerry, he can't die before I meet him. But I was literally devastated. So we was going out to the car. I was going out to my friend Donna's car. I call her New York because she got a real thick New York accent. So I was going out to New York's car, and I tried to reach for the doorknob, and my knees crumbled, and I hit the ground.
She's murdered.
She was like, oh my God,
Jerry,
She didn't even say it was him. And she like somebody married to him.
And she comes running. She says, oh my God, what's going on? Girl, what's happening? I said, he's dead.
Jerry's dead.
Oh my God. You one of them fans that be like,
my shit. Because
the mouse from that cartoon.
That's what used to get on my mom's nerves. She said, you act like you live with these people. I said, y'all act like these people are not people.
Yeah, but they don't know you.
That's because they're jobs. Now, but I was going to say, Jerry O'Connell is probably the only person that I can think of right now that was on my list of people to get that I have not met. Because I got to meet Johnny and I got to meet Michael, but I didn't meet Jerry.
Yeah.
So now I got to
see. This is why it was good that I wasn't.
And Brendan. I haven't met Brendan
Fraser. Like that. God knew he was like, she probably gone.
Probably stick a needle in him and drag him off. That's why he ain't meet
I used to tell that all my kids. The kids, they used to have to say passwords
in order
to do things. And one of the passwords was, and my poor son Chris, he'd be the one to tell you, one of the passwords he had to say, Brendan Fraser is the greatest actor in the whole wide world of all time. Can I have an ice cream?
Oh my goodness.
And he would be the only one that would get it right. So
That's
he
so
would
funny.
always get the ice cream.
Yeah.
And the kid, Brendan Fraser, he was like, he does stuff. Nope.
Nope.
Brendan Fraser. Because they wouldn't get it right.
Oh my goodness.
Torturing these kids.
Apparently, I abused the children. And it was different things. Like if they wanted to ask for a treat, they had to do the Brendan Fraser one. It was all different kinds. The Brendan Fraser one sticking in my mind the most. Yes, I most assuredly tortured my children. But the other good thing is my children didn't look at the celebrities like they were important. Like I don't know how to say they didn't.
I mean, I think that's.
I want to know the list of the other boyfriends in the book. That's what I'm interested in. I will tell you one thing though,
girl. She got a lot of them. Just telling you.
I was watching one of those new Bond movies, Spectre, with that little troll, the one with the troll in it, the little tiny blonde troll, the newest one, Daniel Craig.
Oh, you called him a troll.
I don't like him at all. He's the worst Bond ever.
When he came up out that water, he was having all kinds of conversations with me.
No, listen.
He's this tall.
The worst Bond ever. His face make me want to punch him in the face. Why is your lips pursed all the time?
Yes.
What is with the pursed lips? You not cute.
I'm sorry. I never seen the movie. I just seen
you not cute, sir. Stop pursing them lips. They might be stuck that way. I don't know, but it's annoying. And he not
y'all
cute.
Gotta watch. I got a clip of him on Saturday Night Live.
Pierce Brosnan was the best.
And it's absolutely the most ridiculous thing ever. Because you have Keenan. Y'all know who Keenan is on Saturday Night Live, right?
Yes.
And then
everybody know.
Malik. What is Malik's name? I can't think of his name. Well, anyway, they were vying for the part of Prince. So they were auditioning to be Prince. So they were telling one, you look like Prince, but the other one, you're black. So we're gonna just hire the black guy. And then Malik was like, well, wait a minute, I'm from Africa. And they said, nah, bro, don't try that. Don't try that.
Don't try that.
So then the guy that y'all are talking about, he comes out and he said, yeah, I'm auditioning for the part of Prince. And it was like, you missing the whole point. It's not for to be a prince. It's Prince.
Oh my God. Did you
and then they turned around and they said, well, go ahead. We'll let you audition. So he auditioned and they gave it to him. But you got to see it. It was so wrong. It was so wrong. It was so wrong.
On that one. I'm sorry.
So anyway, I'm watching this movie and I was like, this.
She said the troll.
So this little troll running around, and all of a sudden I said, oh, look who the villain is.
Yes.
Now y'all can clown me if you want.
Who's the villain?
Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
I'm not clowning you. I have not seen a Bond movie since the 80s.
So I'm watching it.
Damn correct.
All of a sudden, I'm spoiler alert. He gets killed in the movie because he's a villain. I turned that movie off. I said, I'm done with it. They can't give me anything else.
Yeah.
I'm done. Bye.
Yeah. That's how I felt when I watched Sylvester Stallone. And I like Sylvester Stallone. I watched the movie and it had Jason Momoa as the villain. And little teeny tiny Sylvester Stallone beat Jason Momoa in a fight. Like, I was like, first off, he's 79. Second of all, Jason is a giant. And Sylvester Stallone's like 5'7".
5'8".
No, is he that tall?
He's 5'8".
Oh, okay.
Tom Cruise is 5'7".
Tom Cruise lying.
But
I can't. Let me tell you something.
Tom Cruise is short, but Tom Cruise don't be like trying to fake it either.
No, he know he's short.
That's why he likes tall women. Lifts.
That's why he likes tall women. But then he told him not to wear heels.
There's a surgery that they used to do for little people who were in distress because of the bone structure of being little.
Yeah,
where they could make them a little bit taller. But it's very painful. It's very invasive. And Sylvester Stallone was willing to do that just to be taller.
But I don't know why he thinks he because.
But he didn't do it. I'm just saying. They were
okay. But like Robert De Niro's 5'8", 5'9". Al Pacino's 5'8", 5'9". These are all little dudes. I mean, these are not six. The tallest movie star that I know that I actually enjoy is Clint Eastwood, and he's over 6 feet. But I mean, what Denzel is 5'11" or something?
Skarsgård.
The Skarsgård brothers.
No, they're
tall. No. But what tripped me out because I only just found out that Bill Skarsgård is 6'4".
Yeah.
He's also all like about
And
that.
cross-eyed.
No idea.
Well, he actually can control that
big.
which is the creepy thing. He actually does it on purpose. Like
Yeah,
I was like, wow, what the what?
I just
It's like that lady that they used to have that commercial. She used to
with the
do her
big
eyes.
bulging eyes. Yeah,
She can do it on purpose. Some people control their eyes. And
I just want to put it out there.
Ooh, creepy.
Now, with me not knowing this, and me not knowing that he was that tall, I would have told you that he was about 5'9", 5'10".
You were saying like he's short. None of them are short. Not
If
one. Not
he
sister.
was
the
walking
Vikings.
down the hall, and I saw
Vikings
this
was
big
5'7"
giant
for
thing
little
coming
midgets.
towards me,
Oh, they
I
were-
would have had a
They
fucking
were short.
heart
They
attack.
weren't
Oh,
tall.
they just pretending.
That's for fake history.
They selling us a bill of goods.
They
Oh,
they were no
tried
Vikings. They
to
were like
sell it.
5'5" back.
Everybody
For
know
real
that
ones.
Vikings are not big.
They were short.
And
They
I
were
thought-
stocky.
They
But
were
were short.
stocky, but they were
short.
not tall.
They had to be stocky to survive the cold.
Well,
That's why
actually,
they dug up them
none of the people like generation, 2 generations ago were really that tall anyway. We just started.
Well, I mean,
None
the
of them
average
were.
male's
You're
height
right.
is 5'9", so technically a
Right.
dude that's 5'9" isn't short.
True.
The men that are 6 feet and higher are just tall dudes, but
Right.
average world numbers is 5'9" for men, and women are still at like 5'5".
I'm
5'3".
still tripping on the fact that Bill is
Tripping on Daniel Craig.
6'4".
I don't even, you think that how would those two tall people go and give birth to somebody that short? That ain't gonna happen.
I don't even know what she said, but I know I probably don't.
She said, "How two tall people going to give birth to a short person?" That don't make no sense.
Well, my parents aren't tall and they gave birth to me.
Girl, check your history. Get out of here with that.
Oh, I know somebody.
Your family got in. They can skip a gen, but we talk about we see if they have kids is like height wise. No, it's not gonna happen. I'm shorter because my mom is like Mexican Puerto Rican. And the Puerto Rican, she did not get the Puerto Rican height.
You didn't have a chance with the
well, my dad, all the
Aztecs up in the mountains.
Yeah, they always short like that. So my mom got short because of that. And her mother was short too.
I'm gonna tell you this. Can Linda hear me? She can't hear me, right?
No,
her hair longer than she is tall.
It is.
No joke.
But see, I'm a shorty on my father's side because my all females,
past her ankles.
They all 6'4" and 6'3".
And the only reason her hair not on the ground is because she wears heels like this.
Actually, when she used to dance in my belly dance troupe, her stage name was Lady Godiva because her
I
hair
used to call her Rapunzel.
Yeah, it all works.
Because I'm like, Lord in heaven, you got more hair than height.
Yeah, so when tall people
try to like,
short people, tell them they just giant. You're overly large. Don't come at me.
But it just,
like Shaq.
I know for a fact that it has to be a throwback, obviously, because I got here. But from all the family that I have that's living, and then all the family that is known, like you see in pictures, they all little. I'm literally, me and Jeremy is it.
The really tall ones.
Me, Jeremy, and my cousin. That's it.
I'm in the middle, so I'm fine. I'm 5'7".
Oh, me too. Hi, twins.
Yeah, so I'm hi, twins.
Little.
But I see I'm little to all the female side. All of them are 6'3" and up. And my half brother from my father's first marriage is 7'2".
Wow.
Yeah, he barely. Like I said, he's a Navy SEAL, but he barely made it in it because his height. He was
too high
over the number. I mean, I think their height limit was like 7'3" or something. He just made it by like an inch. So it's like that's so. My dad was a short one because he was 6 feet. My dad was a short one.
I always tell people I'm this far from 6 feet, and I'm proud. I'm 5'9", and that's flat-footed though, and I ain't ever flat-footed.
Yeah, but that arch of yours, you can't be flat.
Yeah, and because
I'm flat-footed. I don't have an arch bone in my feet to save my life.
I have an arch just so deep in my feet that my feet
don't. I know what happened. Wow. Like we must have been being like, delegated at the same time, and then you stole the arch a little bit I would have had. And
well,
then
okay, then you stole my head then. So so there.
Well, that's what happened.
I stole the bottom, you stole the top.
All right, I see.
Because I ain't ever grow hair past my chin in my life.
Your hair like I'm saying what I want of it.
Have never come past my chin.
You gotta worry about me growing no arch bones. That ain't never gonna happen.
Yeah.
I'm just telling
well,
you. My little brother got screwed on that one too. It's my dad's fault.
I can do extensions, so
gave me that holy heaven back there. Though I got them dimples from my dad.
I don't know where they got the dimples, but I definitely passed the dimples down to my grands.
Yeah,
nobody
all the women
in
on my mom's side has
my
dimples.
side,
That's why I got mine.
My
I got these
generation.
here. Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one with dimples. No one.
I got dimples here. I got elbow dimples. My daughter has elbow dimples. She has the back dimples like me. I said she's a holy child, and she got a half of a cleft like my mom.
Oh well, I don't think I have dimples anywhere else. Now I don't know, and no one has ever mentioned it. Whew. But I honestly don't know.
Yeah, I got dimples everywhere.
But I love my dimples. And then my grandbabies, they both have dimples.
Yeah, dimples are cute.
So I'm saying
listen, when I see them Korean boys with dimples, I'm like, y'all need to stop.
Girl,
who you looking at with them dimples though?
I can't see people.
Chris Hansen gonna ask you to have a seat.
Girl.
Danny. Why don't you have a seat, Danny? Oh, they put on a suit and have dimples.
Sir, unless you are a Korean male in a suit, I'm not sitting for you.
That's
why I tell him. Or kneeling, whichever.
For real, phone. You sound possessed. I hate this phone. Now look, nothing. You heard it, right? You heard it.
Yes.
Yeah. So shouldn't it be like a text message or something?
Are you sure you don't have an alarm set?
It just makes noise. Stop it.
You sure you don't have an alarm set for
no? Because when it's an alarm, it comes up and it goes alarm.
You know what? That does make sense.
Your phone got an attitude. Maybe your phone think it's like when you pick your pets and they crazy. Maybe your phone.
No.
Your phone's like, you picked a bad phone, girl.
God wouldn't do that.
DL said he'd want Jason Momoa to play Darius if Metalcore ever gets turned into a show. Hold on, yeah, that would be cool.
Where
he'd
is
make
he
a
saying
good
that?
At the bottom. Yep. Yeah, that would be cool. Darius, I like.
Derek,
Darius.
are you looking at me?
Yeah.
Just now I can't not see him as Darius.
Girl, before we got on the stream, I was watching one of my K-dramas, watching Business Proposal on Netflix. And why this couple on here giving me cavities? I'm like, look, y'all, I don't need no cavities. I don't need to go to the dentist for that. They need to stop.
Not the dentist.
Mr. Stewart, write that script, please. I know some people. I might be able to get some connections. That's all I'm gonna say.
That would be cool.
Write the script. Write it.
You're
the only one that can write that shit. Write it. Don't let nobody else adapt.
Isn't that the fact? Especially them battles and stuff. Ain't nobody right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't let nobody adapt it. You write it.
He's like, oh no, you called me Derek. It must be serious.
I'm just saying.
God, you full named him.
I'm just saying. I had a cartoon that I made with me and Jeremy, and it's like me sitting at my computer.
I saw that.
I'm like surprised, and then you see Jeremy walking past the door, and it's like Jeremy Noah Adam Lee. He's like, oh shit, all 4 names.
Oh yeah, when you get full name, that's what I'm doing.
I'm about to frame Kirsten.
Girl.
He's I don't know what it is, but I'm about to frame Kirsten.
That sounds like for real.
Because that's why I put that. Because I said this is definitely you.
Exactly what he would do. You know, you get full name, it's over for you. My mom tried to full name me. If I'd be gone already, if that was the case, my name too long.
My mother could never get my name right. Do you know what my name was when she would get discombobulated?
Child.
That would be great.
That is worse than that.
She would go, boy.
Wow. You didn't even get.
She would default to
everything.
My brother.
Wow.
He must get in trouble all the time.
Because he would get in trouble all the time. And I would rarely get in trouble. But she would go, boy. And I would go, I know that she can't be talking about me.
Yeah, I think all people's parents did that, especially that Jen.
My mama was so lazy. Let me tell you what she did. You know how you have nicknames for your kids?
Yeah.
And you call this one that. Like I call Ptolemy Peanut because his name starts with P and he's great.
Or I call her Bag. She don't get called by her name unless she's in trouble. Persephone, you know, I call her all kinds of things. But neither here nor there. My mom's nickname for me was Tooks, which is really cute, right? Tooks. But it was also my Tooks is how I spelled it. Tooks, like you took something.
Tooks. But it was also my brother's nickname and my sister's nickname.
How you supposed to know who being called?
I was like, Can't we just come on? Like, you got Michael. Can't you get him something else? And I get to have Tooks. You have Janice. Why can't I have Tooks? You gave me the dumb names in the group. I got the dumbest names of the whole family. So can I just have Tooks?
Like, no. My mom used to do that. She used to call me her sister's name, and she would call my brothers her brother's name. Like she'd be like Feisty. You know, that's not her name. Her name is Priscilla. But in those days, everybody had a nickname that everybody forgot their real names. You know, except when they got to fill out paperwork. So she like Feisty. I'm like, oh my God.
It's like
and she called my brother Bobo, and his name is not Bobo. His name is Arthur. They all got nicknames.
But that's it. You get that name that's on your birth certificate. But when you go outside, the streets will name you correctly.
The streets will name you.
The streets will name you. I didn't get that. I think my mom just started calling me Danny because I was like tomboyish, but I was like, I didn't dress tomboyish, but I act tomboyish, I should say. And yeah, so
that's so funny though, because your mom, I was talking to you one time, and I said, Danny, something. And your mom started laughing. I said, why are you laughing? She said, I call her Danny too.
Yeah, she did. She didn't call me
we're probably doing it for different reasons. Though.
Yeah, she started that. Then she used to call for about 5 years or so. She called me D.
Oh,
she
Lord.
did D. And then people used to call me Danny California when I worked in retail because of the song Danny California by the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I do not know that song.
Because they knew I was Danny, so they called me Danny California. So I had that stuck with me for a while.
That's like a whole bunch of extra syllables, though.
You know what? Listen, my full name, I don't like my full name. I like my whole name except for one name, then I don't even use it. Like when I do my author name, I drop one of my middle names. I hate it. It's Hattie. I said it sounds like a cat name.
I actually like that name.
Don't. It's my grandmother's name, my mother's name, and her name is Hattie Mae. Because, from the country. Of course, it's Hattie something May. Something May. So, Hattie
that's
May.
Persephone, though. Persephone is she got a May in hers, too, from her one grandmother. And then she has Maria she has her grandmother on her mom's side is May. Mm-hmm. And grandmother on the father's side is Maria.
May would be fine.
They made a May Maria. Because I think Maria May sounded better. But Jeremy said he wanted Maria next to Lee.
Right,
so that her name would be Maria Lee. So it's Persephone May Maria Lee.
I like Lavinia. That came from my grandmother on my father's side. So that's pretty. Hattie, no. So I just dropped that. I don't even tell anybody that that's my name. I don't use it. It's on my birth certificate.
Hattie McDaniel was the one who won that first Oscar for Gone with the Wind. Wasn't that her name?
Yes, it is. It is. Oh, my mom.
I'm really picky with names.
No, I thought it was really Butterfly McQueen.
Butterfly McQueen played the other one. I don't think she won anything, but I know Hattie McDaniel won for best supporting actress.
Your parents was hippies or something. Butterfly
McQueen.
Yeah, you at least with that name.
So, but she was like, which one of them was the one that was like, I don't know about Butterfly?
That was
her. Butterfly. Okay, yeah.
My mama said you put a knife under the bed and it'll cut the pain in two. That's what she said.
She was special. And then she did all that screaming and hollering about birthing the babies and then bragged about how if it wasn't for her, she did all this work for birthing the babies.
I did all the work.
That was the only thing that was good about the movie was her. And I'm not saying the performances weren't good. The performances were really good.
And DL's mom was calling him everything under the sun that started with a D. He said his mom would call him wrong names all the time. Denny, Danny, Dan. What was it? Delane? What? Delane?
Darvin.
She named you. How did she get Delane?
Get your butt over here right now. Like he said, I like Stewie a lot better than my real name. If that's your middle name. Yep. My dad named me, so yeah, but I don't know how well I like my name.
About my name except for my last name. And at one point in my life, I was tempted to drop everything, keep Lee, and then add something else. Like when I married Orlando Bloom, my name be Lee Bloom.
Oh my God, though.
I was considering this.
This girl got married so many times.
I said, when? I ain't gonna marry Orlando.
His chest is very bony.
He is bony.
She liked, listen, you know, I learned this about her yet, but she liked them thick dudes. She liked them skinny guys. Now, I, however, like mine to be firmly toned.
I like him to be toned too. He look real good without his shirt and stuff.
I like them to be firmly toned, and then
I just don't like him to be
bodybuilder. I know,
muscular. I like them to look. I like.
You know,
I like if you looked at them, you would think, "Oh, I can take them," but they can whip your ass.
Well, that's probably the case anyway. Even with the slim dudes.
I don't want no frail boy, but I don't mind if they pretty. I love me some pretty boys.
Well, they can be pretty and all that. I'm just saying.
I mean, like, Rain. Rain, what? Rain like 6.
Rain got a nice body.
Rain body is.
Well, he got the V, like that wide back, and then goes to the V.
Upside down Dorito chip.
That's right. Eat it up.
I can't.
Dip it. Everything. Dip it. On a Sunday.
See, I'm in an old bus. I can't even say stuff like upside down Doritos. I can't use none of these references. I gotta be clever.
Down Dorito chip. I know. I was thinking. I was like,
please click on what Stewie just put up. Please, the last thing.
Scared.
Skylar Elliott.
You did say that before, but you know, Skylar Elliott would be my porn name.
Oh,
what?
I would use it just because my mom wanted to name me that, and I'm gonna go. I'll get her.
You so funny.
Did I tell y'all that? Okay. Everybody should be aware by now that my first name is Hope, not the other way around.
Yeah, I know that, of course.
But I use it the other way around.
Right.
Sometimes I forget that the world is crazy.
Facts.
So I've been doing location hunting to shoot my film that we're shooting next month.
Yeah, you can't be using that.
So I'm calling, I'm saying, I'm at Friday Lee, so such, blah, blah, blah. And they were like, nope. And I kept getting all these rejections, and I never get rejection.
Thought you was going to film a porn.
And then I'm having a production meeting.
Goddess of Love calling us up talking about filming something. Okay.
Yeah, they laughing at me. I was like, oh, maybe I should have used.
She thinks she gonna be making love in this hotel.
They ain't filming no dirty, not in our BMP. I was so mad because I probably blew some really good location.
I was just supposed to know
using the wrong name.
Thought I was a porn star. Well, we're not gonna have no Greekish Asian chick up in here doing porn.
They thought your name
I love you long time.
They thought that was your. They thought that was your stage. You did not just.
I'm sorry. I did say that out loud.
You did. That's what happened.
Sometimes I be thinking stuff and not realize I say it out loud. But no, I was thinking what they were probably.
Well, I already implicated myself on his, and I was going to get the boys of BTS and R them.
Yeah, demonetized.
Oh. So when my videos make it to where they can be monetized, this one will not get monetized.
You're talking about SA.
They were talking about sex and upside down Dorito.
December 3rd.
And sexually assaulting young boys in a boy band.
They not young boys no more. They are like,
what was that about
25, 27 now? Okay, calm down. I mean, as long as they hit the legal age, I don't see what the problem is. I'm just telling you.
You said as long as they hit the legal age.
But it's no jail time if they're adults. I'm just telling you. Oh, they know what they doing. They're adults. Ain't nobody coming after them.
As long as they 18 years and 2 seconds, they count.
Well, they can be 16 in New Jersey.
As long as they got the upside down with
they can be 16 in New Jersey as long as you're not 18.
No. 16, yeah, it's okay.
Around.
If they're 16, as long as they're as long as you're not like a preacher, somebody with authority over kids, a teacher. If you're just like some, if you work at Target, you're fine.
Target, you're good.
Not in Maryland. Maryland said 2 years.
That depends on what year you talk about. I mean, back in the old days,
one of them
nobody
better
cared.
not be 18.
Nobody
I think in Kentucky it's 14.
Yeah, no.
Don't ask me why I know this stuff. Just keep going.
I had to look it up for writing, so we just called it research.
That's why I said state by state. You gotta check that.
Yeah,
sometimes,
I had to check out a bunch of stuff though because
I was watching
it happened in the book.
A Japanese drama. I was watching the Japanese drama the other day, and the people in the comments was losing their shit because this was based on a manga, and the story is the female is 27 and the male is 17 that she ends up with in the story, and they were like, I don't know if I want to watch this live action because she kind of ends up with a child. Gosh. And I was like, you do know in Japan he's considered an adult. I'm just telling you, it's like that everywhere in the world is not America.
Oh,
it's not. Have to follow America rules and the way they do things.
You say such things. That can't be true.
I'm just telling you, like. So I was like, I don't think it's a big deal. He turned 18 in like a couple months. Relax, okay.
People will find anything to raise their hair because their lives go clean a drain.
I had people really say stuff about that age difference thing. My dad was 32 and my mom was just skating into 18.
My mom is older than my father.
Well, my dad was from the silent generation. My mom's a boomer or Gen Xer. So, but my mom was the one in charge. She was like, look, he was like, you too young. She was like, oh, you dating me. You don't have a choice. That's what she said.
I was like, you're doing that too.
She's the boss if you didn't realize.
In in Malcolm X, they said, despite all the other mess with Elijah Muhammad and stuff, they said that they wanted the men to be 7 years older than the women because of the maturity difference. Like females become a lot more mature.
Well, that's why females used to.
I never thought about.
Yeah, and that was one of their rules or because whatever guidelines.
But were they really being for real about that, or was that just
that was that was in the autobiography? That's what I read in his autobiography. I don't know anything else about it except from what I read in that book.
And he probably meant that. So
I mean, it's not like it's not a known thing that females in general, I'm not talking about the new generation, I don't know what they do, but like previous generations and women I've known prefer most of the time men who are a couple years older than them because of the maturity thing that they say. So it's kind of like that surprise. I'm not talking about you, Aphrodite, okay? We already youngins, okay? But I always liked older males. I always liked men that were at least 6 years or older than me, personally. So even when I was a teenager, I didn't like boys.
But there's
dude I had a crush on. I was like, first time I noticed boys, I was like 8, and then when I was 10, the first boy I ever was a Korean guy working. He was just a teenager, and he worked at his father's corner store, and I saw that boy like I've never seen someone so pretty in my life.
I just saw Kim's Convenience come in my brain. Yeah. Oh my God, I love that show. I know. I see why you do that. So, but there's a part in my story where Jean-Luc said I could still smell the breast milk on his breath.
Oh my God.
He don't need to be here.
He don't need to be here. Like, listen here.
But he was like, yeah, you know.
DL said Arkansas is 16 as well.
I thought
his mother was obsessed with Sam Elliott, apparently.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
whose
true.
mother?
DL's mom.
Oh, I like Sam Elliott. What happened with Sam Elliott?
And she wanted to name me Elliott because she was obsessed with Sam Elliott. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, but where she get Skylar? Because that ain't close to Sam.
She probably just like the name Skylar, baby. I mean, I'm very picky with female names.
I'm picky with names, period. Every name is a reason for it.
Yeah, I was looking at meaning.
Genesis was just my my key to let you know that it's a Genesis story.
Yeah. So
she's the beginning. She's the earth.
All right. So how long is our next sprint going to be? 30?
I was getting ready to say I really probably should stop talking and get off.
Okay.
Do y'all want to do one more? And then, because we talked a lot.
Yeah, I'm probably not. I don't think I have one more in me. I'm kind of running out of juice. But
juice is
I'm sorry, everyone, but we will be back tomorrow.
We'll be back tomorrow about
this
10:30, 11.
Well, we'll be back tomorrow, 10, 11 on Dahlia's channel. Yes. Please go to Dahlia's channel. Don't look for me.
Let me put it in the chat.
Yes, go to Dahlia's channel, and then tomorrow night on Danny's channel.
This is correct. This is correct.
Now I will not be showing up till around 11 tomorrow because Dahlia gets a earlier start than my brain.
How long are y'all running tomorrow? I might can make it the last hour.
As long as it takes, because I think tomorrow's Tuesday.
Yeah,
it is,
and it's not.
We don't run into nothing on Tuesdays.
Yeah,
so we can do whatever we want.
Because I got work in the morning. So let me see, 9. I'll be at 9, so 10, 11. So I mean, if y'all writing until like 1 or 2, I can jump in as soon as I get home.
I don't know. It depends on how. I don't know how long I can write, but
we'll probably be here until at least 1.
Okay. At least 1 because
I'll probably be home like probably not until 12 something. So I might
just pop in.
Might not.
Yeah, just check and see.
Because unfortunately, I gotta drive to Ellicott City. So
Ellicott City.
Yeah, like the outskirts because I have a cleaning job.
A bomb ass costume shot in Ellicott City.
Oh yeah, I know about all of them.
Oh, I mean, they got wings in there that just make you feel like you can literally fly.
Girl, Etsy, that's what I go for. Etsy.
I can make some, so I'm just saying. But
I'm tired of making stuff. Girl, I've been making stuff since I was a teenager. I'm done.
That's what I just said. Just to not have to make.
Sometimes you just want to go in and pick it up.
150 costumes that I made. I'm not making them one. I made a countless amounts for other people.
I have to make 2. I have to make 2 garments. It's technically 1 costume.
Yeah, I make 2 garments.
2 garments in the next 2 weeks, and 1 is a gown and 1 is a hooded cape.
Yep.
The cape is simple.
That's easy. The gown takes.
The gown isn't hard either, but because of my vision is tone on tone. So
yep, that's
me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a blush color thing. So. But I don't have a choice. I mean, I got to get it done because the shoot is coming up. We finally got a location.
You know it.
Pray for us.
I'm praying.
And pray for my actress.
Uh-oh.
She got levitating some more shit.
So she can make it. Shows her practicing.
She ready. She's
practicing that levitation.
I mean, we're gonna fake it. Like we're gonna green screen it. She's gonna be
obviously if she know how to do that stuff.
But it's just the fact that
I'm leaving.
The fact that she's got to do. I meant that we aren't gonna lift her.
Oh. So you're not doing practical?
No, because that bitch actually did levitate. It'd be done. I'll be home.
Okay, that's a wrap.
On the ground.
Let's go.
I'll be out. But she's yeah, we're doing a lot, as much practical as possible because the guy who's doing the special effects in post, I want to leave little as possible. Like I think she said she can't tolerate the contact lenses, so we have to change her eye color in post. But that's easy to do, and then getting off the ground, all some stuff is easy, and we can fake the.
Girl, I wish I would wear cosmetic, like lenses. I wish I would be willing to because I mean I look bomb with green eyes. I'm just telling you. Okay. I was like, God, look, I know you was giving me all this goodness over here and the lines and stuff before you delegated me to my mom and all that stuff. But like, listen, you couldn't have rolled me up with some green eyes though. I know I had too much going on already with the hair and the awesome skin and these curves and stuff. But like, look,
she would be unbearable.
But see, I think because we got weird eyes in our family, but I think dark eyes are sexy. Oh, I love green eyes. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not complaining about my eyes,
but I think dark eyes. One of my best features. Mysterious and sexy about dark eyes. Because like my son,
girl, them green eyes though. You saw my TikTok, didn't you? I did the freaking the little thing, and I was like, look, this is why God was like, look, girl, I'm sorry. Do you want to be left alone? Calm down.
I've had
you already gonna be beating them up with a stick. Like, do you want to have to use a shovel?
Tell me, oh, I wish I had your eyes. I wish I had your eyes. I said, I wish my eyes worked.
Right? She was like, look, you can't have it all. Got this pretty color eyes. You can want to pay for this later.
But everybody in my family have the eyes. It's just that by most of them being light skinned, it don't look like anything special.
Do you know my daughter came in talking like this? She's like, blah, blah, blah. Well, he light skinned it. I thought that was an old thing. Apparently it's coming back.
It all comes back.
And then she got mad at something Terrence Howard did. And she's like, them light skins. I said, you know what?
And he's like with the crazy eyes and everything.
I don't personally can't. Oof.
My son, he holds my granddaughter.
He looks like he smells bad.
He do look like he dirty. Thank you.
Y'all
I don't
funny.
hate him or nothing like that, but
I do.
I wouldn't. He
Y'all
doesn't
throw
do
the
it
H
for
out
me.
there. Ain't
He don't do
I
it
don't
for
like
me.
him, and I don't like Jussie Smollett, and not because of all that mess that he did. I don't like the way
Oh,
he
Jussie
looks.
Smollett, I think is cute. I
He
don't
looks like
it,
he's
though.
always smelling something bad. I said, sir, it's your upper lip.
I have not heard that
In a
since
long
I was a
time.
kid.
I haven't heard that
Oh,
in a
my
while, but
goodness.
I've heard it lots.
My son
Like the
carries
opposite.
my granddaughter around like this, and my
Mm.
son is 6'6", so he's carrying her around. He goes, "All hail the light-skinned goddess."
Skinned
He's
it.
ridiculous.
I'm like, if you don't put that baby down. I mean, and if she stands, she just look around at
She
everybody like
grinning.
she's waiting for the hail. Like, we're not praising her. Put her down.
There's a song that my brother learned when he was at ROTC that it sound kind of bad because it's kind of like you talking about somebody looking bad. So it goes like, Sergeant Major, he said to me, who would marry you? Because I would like to know. Because every time I look at your face, I always want to go around the corner and under the tree. And then you saw it all over, Sergeant Major,
Right,
he said to me. So they would go do their.
I used to love those songs that did that.
I was like,
I did. I used to like those
So
songs. I'm
terrible.
thinking of one that came to me. It'll come to me tomorrow, and I'll sing it.
They
But
had
it's
one,
like,
the
it
ones
keeps
that put in
going.
a little slide because oh my gosh, what's that movie? Katharine Hepburn, Bing Crosby, Frank Sinatra, and one somebody else.
What?
a lot of people.
What
They
movie?
sing a song that they
Frank
go, well, did you ever?
Oh,
What
well,
a
did you
swell
ever?
party it is.
Yes.
And he goes, have you heard something? She got pinched in the Astor Bar.
Yeah.
Well, did you
I love
ever?
songs that do that. I love songs that do that.
That's too
I think it was
funny.
Mimsy Star, and she got pinched in the Astor Bar.
Too funny. I'm probably gonna still write after we get off of here so I can try to finish.
Ask me no questions.
Act
I'll tell you
2.
no lie.
That way I only have Act 3 to finish.
Oh, I can't get the beginning of it, but I knew a long one that does that.
I'm probably gonna read over what I have
Ike and
already.
Mikey, that's what it is.
Yeah, you gotta do a read-through.
Do you know Ike and Mikey?
No.
Like Ike and Mikey was playing in a ditch. Ike called Mikey a black son or break down my children. They
Oh
like
my
to play with sticks.
God.
But when they grow older, they like to play with Dickie. My doggy was playing, and along came a bumblebee and stung him. And it's ask me no questions. I'll tell you.
Yeah, I heard this one. Oh man.
Ike and Mikey. I'm glad it came to me because it would have bugged me all night.
So many.
Yeah, childhood.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I know some very dirty camp songs that at the time when I learned the camp songs when I was all of 10, I did not know that they were dirty.
Yeah, how we don't realize these things, and then we.
I had no idea, but the counselors knew that they had these little kids out there singing.
Oh, shame.
These little dirty songs. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't even say it online. That's how bad it is.
Wow, listen to them. Teach your little kids.
That's how bad it is. Because it was like, I didn't know what.
This is how the kids get corrupted. I'm telling you.
I can't get to sleep. Nope, I can't say the next line. Da, 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 da. Because I can't make that next line either. Damn, I can't say none of this song.
Wow. I can't say this, and I can't say okay.
It's so bad. So all I could sing of it was, oh, I can't get to sleep. And the rest I cannot sing because I will lose my channel altogether. It's that bad. But I was rocking that shit at the campfires. I was down. Like, no idea. No idea what I was saying. And now
having a good time.
And I was singing to my mom, and she was like, where'd you don't sing that anymore outside in front of people. Matt, unlearn it.
Fact, unlearn it. That sounds like your mom. Fact,
act like you never heard it before.
Yeah. It was some good ones. And then it was this one song called Kaya Yikes.
Oh.
It's like Kaya Yikes, nobody like us.
Oh wow. Goodness.
That one is innocent, but I can't do it.
You be laughing too much.
I can't. But the other ones, the I can't get to sleep one, that was bad. It was bad. I'm gonna have to teach it to somebody so they can sing it and scare somebody else.
Wow, you too funny.
Oh my God! So everybody, I don't know what time it is.
It is 9:35. Thank
9
everybody for coming back.
Oh, that's not too bad. We've been on for 2 hours, even though we only sprinted for like 45 minutes.
But you know what? It's Monday. It's Monday.
We will definitely on Thursday. We're gonna be powerhouses.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we will be powerhouse.
Yeah, well that too, because I wanna get this done. I don't want to be here on Friday.
I write even when I'm not with
everybody. If I can get that perfect amount of medication in my system that is A, curbing the pain, and B,
when is your appointment? Did you get your appointment though?
You got 22nd.
What happened at the dentist? Can you say?
Yes, it was great.
Oh, no, good. I'm glad.
Keep in mind, because I had to go in for not the dentist consult, but the insurance consult.
Oh, yeah, to see how much money and all this stuff.
Right. So that went great. They was like, Miss Lee, I had all my paperwork, I had all my ducks in a row. They gave me all my stuff, and then she tells me, she said, you can go around the 6th floor and make your appointment. I was like, are you serious? She said, yeah, you in the system. You go right on. Literally, my appointment was at 4:20. I got there 15 minutes exactly early. I talked to these people. I went on the 6th floor, talked to the dentist people. They were great. Got an appointment. At 4:24, I was outside waiting for my ride.
That's nice.
That's cool.
Now, when I got to the dentist, they were like, hey, they could see I was in pain. Like, it's obvious in my eyes. So she was like, we can get you in here tomorrow. And I just wanted to cry because I knew there was no way I could get there tomorrow. I need way more heads up. So the soonest they had before tomorrow was the 22nd. Oh. So I said, I have gone this long. I will gladly wait.
Couple of it's the same thing with
just got a drug up until then.
With my hip. I've been dealing with this since 2018, and so I'm trying to rush to get all the clearance and trying to do everything too fast. I had to just sit down and say, look, you've been dealing, just pop your tramadol, sit down and just hold, because I'm going to rush to the end of the month or rush to the end of next month. Just whenever it comes through, it comes through. I'm probably shooting for the end of June because my daughter graduates this year and she got a lot of little luncheons and stuff. So I can't be, I'm going to be in a hospital in 2 weeks. I'm going to be trying to run around now.
And that's what I'm actually a little nervous because like this morning, actually, Dolly, you did calm me down a little bit because I'm so afraid what they're going to say that they have to do. And the truth of the matter is whatever has to be done, has to be done.
I'll tell you, just, even if you
have
to do a garage sale to get some nitrous. Really, it's
the whole idea is no pain after the fact.
Yep.
That's the whole reason.
Right, because I've been living.
I wouldn't care if they said they're gonna take all of them, and I had to wear dentures.
But
go ahead and take them. No pain.
I'm so afraid that they say I'm gonna have to get all my uppers removed. It's going to break my heart, and it's not vain or nothing.
It's not nothing to do with that because
your teeth is your teeth. But I am in so much distress all the time.
Yes,
but they're gonna probably take the most, what do you call it? Not modest, but less invasive or less whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. They're not trying to go whole. They're not trying. What did Jason? They're not trying to go ham in your mouth. They just want. They want to do the least amount possible to get the maximum benefit.
I wish one of y'all could have been there with me to meet these people. They were amazing. Like I could not believe that I was in and this place was. It was like Johns Hopkins. It was massive, and it was just beautiful. And I'm thinking, because I think I'm gonna walk into some like, what do you call those? Like a free clinic type situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I not putting that down because they're needed. But I thought that's what I was gonna walk into. So I was absolutely shocked. And then everybody I talked to was like, "Oh no, we got you. Oh no, you need to do it differently. Oh no, we do." And I would have loved to be able to go tomorrow.
Yeah, really though.
But again, I knew I couldn't get that ride situation situated. So I'm going to work on that tomorrow to make sure that I can have something for the 22nd.
Yeah, you got to.
And if I have to catch a bus down there, after I cuss everybody out, if I have to catch a bus, I will catch the bus.
You don't like using those ride share things?
We have tomorrow's what I got to find out everything.
Yeah.
So because
like
Danny
Uber,
said it, and My son said it. We will Uber you down there. Shut up.
Right.
So it is 20 minutes from here technically, because again, I live in Dundalk, but Dundalk is on right. Like I can throw a rock at the city.
Yeah.
Now, but this is part of downtown. But even though downtown technically is far from where I live, it's downtown, so it's like a straight thoroughfare to get there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be fine now. And it took a long time. Peace of mind is a beautiful.
Well, you have a conclusion. It's not all up in the air. You have a definite date.
Yes.
And you're not just floating along.
It's not costing me billions and billions of dollars.
That's the good part.
Because
dental work is
it really is.
You walk into that office for your dental care and you're already $200. Oh, you have a cavity?
$205 just for them to say hello to you.
Yes.
Yeah, she went to my dentist and they were like, oh, $205 for the x-ray and the visit. And that's not doing any work
Not doing anything. Just that part.
I haven't been to them for like 4 years to that dentist, but that's the best. That's the only dentist I will let pull a tooth because you don't feel nothing when you go there. And I've only ever gotten the needle numbing, but they were very gentle. They both are good. He's been there for like 30 something years. And then the second guy who's a little bit younger than him, he's been there for something years, but they're really both good. I have to drive it.
I'm not so scared about
an hour and a half to get to them.
The pain.
It's worth it though.
I'm in pain all the time.
I know.
I'm not as scared about the pain as much as I'm scared of what's going to need to be done. Like I'm afraid of what
it might not be as bad as you're thinking. It's very possible it's not. And at the end of the day, it's going to still be up to you what you want them to do. But it's kind of like you could always tell them you want to manage it where you're not in pain. You may not want to go doing a whole bunch
of pulling and shifting and jumping.
Right. So you might not want to go that route because there's some people that go to the dentist because they're afraid of do stuff, or they keep letting dentists talk them into doing something that they shouldn't. My mom's ex-boyfriend is a prime example. He literally would let them with this one tooth, keep convincing him that he should get the root canals and he should do this and he put a cap on it. Let's fill it and all this stuff for like 10 years straight. He let them talk him into that. And
a lot of these dental places are very predatory.
They are.
Because I went to one dental place. Will. She had a whole bunch of work to be done on my oldest. Like he needs 3 root canals and a crown. I said, you better get up out of here. So then I ended up going to, I said, because a lot of people don't take, like you said, Danny, they don't get that second opinion. They'll get a second opinion for a doctor, but they won't do a second opinion for a dentist. It's so
don't just listen to whatever they say.
Exactly.
I went to one dentist and guess what he told me? Because I have a lot of dental problems because it's just birthed that way. Like that's the way my mouth was going to be. Don't matter how much floss and brushing I do, it's not going to happen. And so the dentist, when I went to this one dentist who I found my really good dentist, he had a nerve to say like, well, like I said, why am I losing teeth? Like my teeth, my tooth itself would rot and I would lose it from it. The root would still be good, but the tooth is just gone. And it's gone. And it's not, I never grew up having candy or sweets. I don't drink soda growing up with juice. So there's no reason for me. I'm not doing it.
I knew a girl in her 20s that she lost all her teeth by the time she was like 17. And it was nothing to do with her fault.
Nothing to do. People think it's your fault, but it's not.
She had full set.
He told me because my mom breastfed me too long.
Oh, come on.
Bullshit. Come on.
I didn't even have no teeth yet, man.
How long is too long? Because I breastfed for quite a long time.
My mom did breastfeed me longer. He was like, maybe because you like sometimes if you fell asleep with a brush in your mouth. I'm like, I had no teeth, dude.
That's bullshit.
No,
that's absolutely.
He's like a dude talking about something he don't know about.
If you don't know what the answer is, then just be quiet. That's okay.
Right. So, but then that same dude who cleaned my teeth ended up hitting a nerve in my bottom teeth, and my teeth was hurting for like a week because he hit a nerve down here. And after cleaning my teeth,
it's worse to have a sloppy dentist.
I know. So I didn't go back there again, but I found them. That's why when I found the dentist, I'm sticking with them. Okay, I thought I had to drive since I live in Carroll County. I drive with
the last dentist I went to was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, we found a good one. You gotta stick with him like a good mechanic,
but he won't. But I don't have insurance, so he won't take me.
Yeah, listen, my dentist probably don't take my insurance now because when I used to go, I was working in Hanover Food, had Blue Cross Blue Shield, so everybody gonna take that because PPO and all that stuff. So I was like, I'm not. I have dental now, but I don't think they're gonna take my plan, which is whatever. I will pay out of pocket because I'm not going to another dentist. Because I know these ones, they know my mouth. They already know what's happening. They don't do that. When I come in and tell him I want this one pulled and I want it gone, so he'll be like, "You got it." He'll be like, we could try to save it or none of that noise. If the tooth is giving me pain, I'm done with it. I'm sorry. I'm not. You're not doing no root canals and then like, put a cap on it. Let's do some fit. I've never done
that.
Then
up to 10 years later, you got to get the cap redone, re-glued.
I'd rather have
cap
dentures
come off.
or like partials. I'd rather do that personally.
I had fillings that actually over time worked their way out, and I had to get refilled. And one of them where they made a mistake was they refilled it. But and I'm not saying no pain or nothing like that. It wasn't that kind of thing. But it turned out when I went to this really, 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 really good dentist, she was off the hook good, that when they filled the back here, the second molar, they hadn't dug out all of the decay. They missed a piece.
That's all it takes.
So they covered it with the filling,
and it's just cooking underneath.
It kept making its way down.
And
so they could because when they were looking all in my mouth. They was like, "We don't see this pain." And as soon as you touch my tooth, it felt like you were electrocuting me. So she said, "We just have to do the X-ray." They did the X-rays. It was
gone.
Nothing. The whole inside was gone.
Just clear.
It was
my dark
tooth
on
was
the X-rays.
Absolutely a shell. And she was like, "Somebody left something behind. That's the only way this could have happened." I was like, "Okay." She said, "I'm gonna save this tooth, though." I said, "Okay," and she saved it.
We're about to leave out anyway, SD. Thanks for popping in, giving us a like. Yeah, we're about to end the chat.
Thank you. Yeah, we get ready to roll out because we got to talking instead of writing.
We always talk.
But Tuesday we'll be serious.
Yeah, we'll be serious.
Well, like I said, Monday is usually always my day, my finagling around day from the weekend, so I don't feel that bad.
Yeah, it was back to work for me Monday, and I was exhausted when I came down here this evening. But I did manage to still get. I'm gonna finish that last scene before I go.
Well, word to words. If you get them down, better
I'm gonna
120 than 0.
I'm gonna take some medication when we're not on camera. Let that start easing there because even all across here hurts me right now.
Yeah.
So once that eases, I'm gonna type in some more stuff until the drugs take over and make me too sleepy.
Yeah.
Because that's how it rolls.
The drugs take over. Yeah, I'm just telling what I write sleeping. So. Then I only have maybe you should keep writing.
I see some of my work after me not realizing that I wrote it. Who wrote this shit?
Yeah. Who was on my computer?
Pretty
Who
cool.
did
Pretty
this?
cool though. I'm keeping it. Drug-induced words sometimes slide a little easier.
Right though.
A glass of wine.
But I definitely
and a Vicodin. I'm only kidding. I'm not endorsing YouTube. I'm not endorsing mixing alcohol and painkillers.
If they say we gotta take this tooth and you're gonna be in pain for a couple of days, here's a prescription. The prescription is getting took.
Well, yeah.
Because as much pain as I'm in right now, I don't want it to be more than that. I gotta
say, when I went to my dentist, I've never had pain after a pull.
Really?
Nope. Because
I had my 4 wisdom.
If I had known you would have, I would have talked to you before Friday.
4 wisdom teeth. One was impacted. No, wrong way. 4 wisdom teeth. One was impacted.
Yeah, wisdom teeth are different because they're a little rougher to get out, so it could be after.
No, Danny. I went home because I ain't need no drugs. This was a breeze. I got all the weight in my bed when the pain started to hit a little bit. And I was like, oh no. It wasn't when that shit that they put in me before the pull wearing off.
Girl.
It felt like somebody had took a sledgehammer to my head.
And it's like,
yeah, because when they pulling that tooth out,
I couldn't even hardly talk. And I ran to my neighbor. I was like, and then she said, "Here, I'll give you ibuprofen," because they prescribed me ibuprofen because they said it's gonna, the swelling and this and the third. I was not ready. I never cried so hard in my life.
This is why I don't feel pain after a tooth pull. You know why? They say do not rinse your mouth with anything. I don't listen to that. Second, I take ibuprofen
Before you
the
go?
second I leave there.
You out of the chair.
Soon as I get in that vehicle, ibuprofen is taken. If they got me, because they give me
that.
They used to give me Tylenol with codeine because I know, but they give me Tylenol with codeine, and they have to be careful of the medicine they give me because I'm allergic to penicillins and any Cillins. I'm allergic to them. They kill me.
Oh, I don't have no Cillin problem.
So me and my little brother both are allergic to Cillins. So they have to give me Tylenol because that's the only thing I can take for the pain or whatever. So, and they give me they used to give you infection medicine, like I guess amoxicillin or something like that. I don't know if they do it now. I don't know. I heard it's a lot up and down with it.
But sometimes, like my friend Jarrell, she's allergic to the Cillins too.
Yeah.
But sometimes they will still give it to her because the infections will be so bad.
Yeah,
you're going to have to deal with the allergic reaction.
No, I can't deal with allergic reaction. It could kill me.
No, hers wasn't life-threatening.
Yeah. But my one dentist, like, I don't know what they gave me. It had some Cillin in it or something because I started getting sick. Like I took it and then I had to stop taking it. My throat was closing up, like I had breaking out, and then it was messing me up. So I was like, okay, it's something in this that's not cool that I'm allergic to. So, but I always listen. I'm sorry, they can say what they want to say. When I get home, peroxide is happening. Sorry, it is like.
But they say you can rinse your mouth out with peroxide.
Well, of course, don't spit. They say don't. My dentist always said, "Oh,
you can't drink through a straw.
Don't drink through a straw. Try not to spit and stuff like that because they got you packed with gauze or the bleed and stuff. But they tell you that because they don't want you to bleed out and stuff like that. That's
the spit is the suction apparently loosens the clot that's in there.
But you just be careful when you spit. But I do that because I know what's going to happen when the
just open your mouth and let it drop out. You
right. The Novocaine is going to wear off, so that's why I go peroxide in the vehicle. I don't wait until I get home. I don't play that. Yup. Right in the cup, right in the bottle, whatever.
I will definitely
ibuprofen
on the way
instantly taken. So when I get home, I never feel it. Oh, and by the way, when I know pain is going to happen, I'm a professional ibuprofen taker. So you need to take it every 4 hours like they prescribe.
You can't wait for it because if the pain comes back, it's harder for it to go away.
You have to cycle it. You
got to keep it away.
A pattern. You got to take it on a pattern.
Y'all, it's so bad right now. It literally is throbbing.
You need to take.
You can feel the pulse, and I'm not talking about the pulse that's automatically in your.
No, in your face. Yeah,
you can feel it. It's so bad.
Girl, I already know. I've had some. Guess what? I've had such bad toothaches. When I was at work, I used to work at Blockbuster. Tooth pain hit me. I took. You ready? Because most people say this is too much, but I have a high tolerance too, though. So there's that. 10 ibuprofen and 3 Tylenol PMs.
No, girl, I'll be in the hospital.
No, I have to take 8 ibuprofen on a regular for them to work. I can't take that 4 suggested.
If you take a 10 ibuprofen, that's only 2,000.
Exactly, it's not nothing because you get the Motrin 800 at the hospital. But I mean, these are over-counter ibuprofen I'm taking, but I have to take 8 on a regular for it to do anything. Because my mom, my little brother, and me have high tolerance. Like when Josh went to the hospital and he had high was it white cells or whatever, because his kidneys was trying to shut down. They had to give him double the dosage that they give people
for it to work.
For any of the medicine to work.
Oh, see, I'm the absolute opposite.
I know the medicine low tolerance.
Medicine overworks on me.
So my brother is.
If you give me the Tylenols, whatever the side effect to that is, I'm also going to get.
You're going to get it.
They're literally, when they first started me on Atarax, and I really do have to go after this.
Girl,
they started me on Atarax because I was a thick girl. I was like 170, 180 pounds at 5'9", so you know I was a goddess. Because I was a thick girl, they put me on 2 Atarax every 8 hours. That wound up having to get cut to a half of 1 every other day.
Wow.
That's how much my body was like, oh.
No,
that's too much. Yeah.
Like my mom, she take Benadryl, she has to take 3
my
of them.
Mom said,
and then it might not even work.
Wait, whatever this is, what are the side effects? Just tell me now.
Because you get them.
So I know what to look for.
All right, ladies, we better get out of here so after I take her medicine.
Yes.
Yeah, because
tomorrow morning on my channel between 10 and 11.
You may see me. Maybe if I can pop. If not, you'll see me tomorrow night on my channel.
As long as the medicine don't keep me down, I will be there.
All right. All right,
All right,
ladies,
lovely.
and everybody
All right,
else,
ladies.
thank you guys for stopping by.
Yep, we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.